Hello, hello, hello. Why can't you see my game? Hopefully that'll kick in a minute. There it is. How are we doing, guys? Taz, Bocky, Theo, Joe, Archie, Scorpion, Monkey Man, Thack, Faber, Robert, Grey Devil, Ranman, Hector, Adam, Bocky, Golden Jet, Robert. How you doing, guys? Isabella! How you doing? Nice to have you here. Delighted you could make it. Clint, how's things? Hope we've all had a good week so far. Anders, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. Okay, we've got a few challenges ahead of us tonight. Kedron, how's it going, man? How's it going? So guess what won? Bunker or silo? Guess what won? It was close. It was close, but Silo just sneaked it by two votes. But a lot of people made some good suggestions, actually. They said basically, if you sell those trees in there, you'll probably get 10,000, which is what the cost of the bunker is. So yeah, I think we can. Well, I think we'll get both at the end. Moa Rescue, hello from America. Hello from Scotland, sir. How are you doing? Brian, how's it going? Suffolk, how's your big tour of Scotland going? Sounds like it's going pretty well. We will dump this guy over here, and we are going to chuck a sprayer on this pretty quickly. Oh, forget there's no weights on the front of this. It's a bit bouncy. No worries, drummer. How's it going, man? Let's just drop this on the floor. Let's close those lids. Do we? No, it's just going to leave them open. Let's get a tiny little sprayer. Dode! He's back! How's it going, man? So yeah, first things first, we've got a lot of spraying to do. None of our crops have been fertilised, and they're actually growing pretty quick. So I think I need to basically get a layer of fertiliser onto them. And you know we've been looking for a forage harvester. Oh, have we found a forage harvester. Evening, Jeremy. Evening, Nomad. How's it going, guys? Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for dropping in. Hey, we're less than 50 subs away from 9,000. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. This is herbicide. I don't want herbicide, I want fertiliser. That's for... That is for weeds. I thought that was fertiliser. I thought there was liquid fertiliser in there. Worry not, though. We've got our little... We'll get the gator on it, actually. Chase my tail a bit here. Right. Let's get things organised. Let's drop this guy off. The gator will cover things quickly. So yeah, I'm not going to share with you the forage harvester yet. We'll keep that for a bit. Basically, we're going to get prepped. We're going to put a silo in because we do have this for the silage. Oh, that's not coming off. We do have this for the silage here. I think it's too small. I'd like to think we've got enough money to do both before the crops are ready. Oh, Taz, what are you doing, man? Yes, no, we've got a bit of time before the crops grow, I think. Not long, though, but they do seem to be growing pretty quickly. I should be running on 5 times, just to keep us on our toes. I can't reverse tonight. There we go, that's what I wanted. It's very possible I'm going to run out of fertiliser at some point, but I do know we have some here. Or is that all seed now? Is all our fertiliser? I think all our fertiliser's in the Oh man, we're making a hash of this. Right, let's unload the fertilizer and the seed from this. Not enough space to unload. Of course there isn't. Crikey, what's it unloading? Not enough space. Right, let's get this. Let's just do this, shall we? If it needs moving again, it needs moving again. Evening, Buffmeister, how's it going? So I've got my little readout here now, so apparently if I get a new subscriber, it should appear in that little pop-up there. It's literally saying there's not enough space to unload anywhere. Oh well, guess we're not unloading that. Yeah, well. Just want to get organised. Right. Massive Challenger. Hey Joe, how's it going? Do you find autodrive better than courseplay for journeys, or are they much the same? No, autodrive's absolutely better for road work and creating multiple routes, so especially unloading things like crops at sell points and things like that, for sure. But right, let's get this spread as quickly as we can, shall we? I'm just going to do this manually, I think, just for a bit of fun to start us off, or until we run out of fertilizer, and then we are going to go and chop some of these trees down and get our bunker silo in. Not our bunker silo, our grain silo. Basically, I want to get to myself to a position where I'm prepped. It's funny, I've gone from the madness of Yukon River Valley and moving the biggest excavator in the world on a huge low loader to driving this. So we've got... I'm quite excited to see how much corn we're going to make in maize. Now, a couple of you pointed out this week, actually, what's the difference in price between a corn silage, and a harvest and selling the corn stalk bales? So we might have to do a test. We might have to do a run where we replant that field with corn, but we do a harvest next time, and we'll make a note of how much money we make through the BGA. I think silage through the BGA could be more lucrative than even with corn stalk bales, but we'll do that. Harley Quinn, hello from Lake Placid, New York. Very cool. You still got that massive crocodile? And Sunset, how's it going? Nice to have you. Well, looks like we're going to get enough fertiliser onto this field, which is quite nice. I think silage is more lucrative, Bobby. I kind of thought the same. I think you make so much, especially with the BGA. I think the BGA is the... If you were just selling silage normally, I think you would... it would be close, but I think the BGA, the premium for the BGA is a lot. Oh, Suffolk, it's great. It's great. It could take forever to set up, but it comes back and rewards you so many times over. I just want to make sure I can get enough of this field. I'm going to buy a little slurry tanker, I think, soon, because we'll have a little bit of digestate coming. I love the film Lake Placid. Hey, Tim, how's it going, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This Gator is a cracking mod. Black Sheep did a brilliant job. This is the old one as well. Of a slightly modded version, thanks to the Quiet Hitman. Silage from Bronca, from Bale to the BGA is it the same? I think, Raymond, you get more money through the BGA. Plus, the other bonus is you get your own digestate, so you actually get free fertilizer out of it. So that's why I'm just burning this down. Because after this, we can start using our own BGA. Now, obviously, you want to put that on before you planted your field, ideally, but we might. We might just do it anyway for the sake of filling the day with stuff while we wait for these crops to grow. Evening, Jacob. We are mostly fertilising today. Hopefully we'll get through the day relatively quickly. I think we'll probably see 2 days in this stream. And then we will... I'd like to think, knowing how fast the crops have been growing so far, I'd like to think... we might get through to a second day, and potentially things like the corn may almost be ready. We'll see. We will see. We've got soybean straw here as well. So this field of soybeans at the top, which is our second biggest field now. We'll obviously bale the straw off that and get that sold as well, or actually pick it up. With the forage wagon. And now what we do need to do is prep ourselves for this silage, and one of the things we need to do for that is get ourselves a decent trailer, a trailer that will work for the silage. So yeah, that's one thing we're going to look at. I do have the nice Marston trailer, but not the 1984 one that Daggerwin's using. I've got a 1993 version that you can put silage sides on, and it's relatively sensibly priced, so didn't think I'd get this field into it, but it looks like I can. But it will be nice to have somewhere to store our grain, because we can use the wheat for... I think we can use the wheat for chickens, is that right? It's not corn for chickens, it's wheat, isn't it? Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that. Evening, Grizzly. How's it going? How many more have I got? Stocking Anarchy, how's it going? Thanks for joining. So yeah, we'll get this done quickly. Let's hope there's enough fertiliser to finish this off. And then we will go and I want to show you my forage harvest. I'm awful at keeping secrets. We are barley for chucks. That's what I wanted to hear, Joe. Thank you. Now I can't see where I've sprayed. But that's pleasing. Those crops are growing quick. I'm just going to have to wing this. Do I want to hear a joke? Probably not, Stocking. You're making me nervous. If it's clean, you can tell it. Bear, it's just a way of playing, mate. It's not necessarily a mod, although if you download No Man's Land, that map is kind of specifically designed for a bit more of a survival sort of gameplay. I'm just going to drive randomly up and down here until I think I've caught it all. Ken Jorgensen, thank you. Oh, Alberta. Nice part of the world. Stocking, did you not say that joke last week? Yeah, Jim, Marksville's a great map. Go and check out MRG. He's a friend of the channel. Great guy. And he does some lovely maps. So okay, I'm feeling quite positive now that this has taken another Sunset. What's my favourite tractor company and why? I don't really have one. Oh, he's in the house. Oh, damn it. If I knew he was here, I wouldn't have been so nice. Evening, MRG. How's it going, mate? Nice to see ya. Right, let's see if we've managed to fertilise this without... Yeah, it's almost... We'll do a little bit more down here, couldn't we? Evening, Mark. How's it going? There's a lot of people waiting for a blooper. Yeah, I think I've had my fill of bloopers recently. It's been like one big blooper. So... Oh, nice. Simon Family Farm looks good, actually. Another gem from the MRG stable. Looking forward to that, mate. I'm just going to get rid of most of this, I think. In fact, this part of the field is... where are we? Back to Sunset's question. I'm kind of not particularly brand crazy, actually. I like, obviously like John Deere. Seem to be a bit of a fan of John Deere. Love a bit of, I love a good case tractor as well. Crikey, this stuff in the middle is ready. How has that happened so fast? I've got weeds on it as well. But I kind of grew up with Ford tractors, so I'm kind of like old-fashioned Ford, 7610s, 7810s, TWs. That's what we grew up on our farm with, so quite enjoy them. So yeah, no, I'm not for New Holland. Yeah, they're kind of, for me, they're Fords. So yeah, I think it's on normal thack, but I might just, as soon as I finish this, I might just check that. Be combining my soybeans before all my corn's ready. But that's good because it'll fund, we'll be funding our machinery purchases. So I'm not going to grumble. I'm not going to grumble. I don't think I've got withering on. I'll definitely make sure that that's not on. So. I know I'm doing this, so this is a bit of a botch job. I understand that. I'm basically getting rid of the fertilizer. Jim, we've got a Farm Sim Guy community multiplayer server, which a few of the guys on here play. So yeah, no, it's quite fun on the multiplayer server. Not that I remember the last time I had the time to play on the multiplayer server, but it's all good. It really does grow super fast, Anders. It's evening, Sam. How's it going? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Right, brilliant. Okay, I feel better now that we've got at least some fertilizer in all the fields. I would quite like I don't know what the capacity for the digestate is. I don't want it to run out. I don't think I've put enough in there yet. So Monkey Man will vote for the multiplayer server. It's so good, he invited his missus along. What's the naughtiest engine in the world? Go on, regale us with your comedy stocking. There we go. Let's just, I'm going to try and keep the farm a little bit tidy. You know what I'm like. End up just leaving stuff for it. Chris Pietrasek, I hope I've said that right. Thank you so much for the sub. It is much appreciated. And Eben, thank you again so much. And look, your name comes up in lights now. I've finally mastered doing alerts. Very pleased with myself. There we go. There you go, Harley. Harley's rocking the Fords. Nice to see. Right, we're going to check the quantities in here. 6,000 in there. 2 in there. So these tick down quite quickly. That was something I discovered, which was quite good. That they, you can't just go mad and just keep throwing firewood at these. So from that perspective, it's good. It's almost, you get a good little payout from it. But equally, you don't get to abuse it, shall we say? Hey, Matthew! I know, I recognise that name. Right, we're doing it again. We're back into tree mode. I hate it when it does this. I should fall. Why aren't you falling? I may have cut that a little bit high. Let's try and not knock them onto my horses. That would be not the best, because we know what we're going to invest our horses in. FS man, why does YouTube suck? Tell me. Oh, well done, Anders. Yeah, we'll check grow speed. Grow speed is on. Yeah, let's knock that back to slow, I think. Just save that so it remembers it. Argsy taught me everything I know when it comes to logging. Yeah, what's up, FS man? You getting issues? I tell you what, I've done a couple of streams on Twitch this week. If you didn't know, I'm on Twitch now as well. Different content to YouTube, so you'll never see the same stuff twice. Sound like a plan, that. But yes, we I've made the decision to go on to Twitch for a bit of streaming, because obviously I want to play the game a bit as well. So, Alexander, thank you for the follow. That's a Twitch follow, actually. I think I get my Twitch notifications on here as well. But yes, no, we're doing a bit more on Twitch. It's somewhere I just thought I'd stream my gameplay when I'm not making vids, because so much of the time I have to say, Matthew, I've not had any issues. I'm not even affiliate yet, so it doesn't. I'm not concerned about that yet. I mean, and I'm not doing it for kind of anything other than just a way of streaming my content when I'm playing. It's a lot more, how shall we say, basic than the vids, and I quite like that. I like the fact that you've got a you can see the kind of warts and all gameplay. Yeah, Let me try and get your name. Azori's. Yes, this is a mod called Lumberjack. Brilliant. FS man, you've only got 6 subscribers out of the 32 views. That's not a bad ratio, my friend. That is not a bad ratio. I ran along with 1 or 2 views for vids for the first sort of 3 or 4 months, and then it started to go up a little bit. So that's not bad. If you're getting 32 views already, patience is the biggest virtue when it comes to YouTube. Do not expect it to happen quickly. No, there we go. Let's get the logging changed, shall we? Yeah, it's really good. Azori's. It's a really good little mod. How do you do it? You put out good content and you hope people find it, and the more people find it, the more YouTube shares it, and then the more YouTube shares it, the more people find it, and it kind of goes a bit like that. It's you've got to do some basic things. So there you go, a little bit of a YouTube 101. Not saying for 1 second I'm an expert, but I'm glad Argsy's here. I think MRG's still here as well, listening. So consistency. If you can manage to do a vid every day of the week, do a vid every day of the week. If you can manage 2 vids a week, do 2 vids a week. If you can manage 4 vids a week, do 4 vids a week. But make sure you put them out at the same time every day, give or take, an hour either side. Get your viewers comfortable that they know that they can log on at a certain time and see your content. Some of them will turn on alerts, but the key is think about what you're going to do as well. Think about the content you're going to deliver, because that will have a big impact. If you're going to do something that 20 other YouTubers are doing, chances of you getting people watching are going to be slimmer than if you do something a little bit more radical. Or different. I think, really good proof of that from me is my channel's biggest growth elements have been Sim Dashboard and Flint Hills before anybody else was playing Flint Hills. So as you can see, two things that nobody else was doing that basically got me interested in the channel. I shot up from, I think, about 100 viewers to 1,000 viewers in about 3 weeks because of Flint Hills. Subs viewers. And you've got to be prepared to stick at it. I think it's fair to say I wouldn't be exaggerating if I said that I spend 4 to 5 hours a day putting content together. Now I do it, try and do something, almost every day, which obviously has an impact on it. But the reality is, you've got to be prepped. People aren't just going to turn up and see your channel and subscribe. And you want to make sure you want people following you. Like I am super lucky. I've got like you as a really brilliant, loyal group of people that come back all the time to watch my content. That's the kind of stuff that you want. You don't want people who are just going to turn up once and then leave you. Consistent views and people coming back is really important. So, oh, Kedrick's in the house as well. Hello, sir. Quality content is really important. Yeah, speaking from the king of quality content himself. Kedrick's content, if you look at his tutorials, they are second to none in my eyes. He literally is responsible for teaching me courseplay before I was a YouTuber. So there you go. So there you go, FS man. just stick to it. I think Cadet took 2 years, was it, till you hit 1,000 subs? So you've got to be prepped to be in it for the long haul. Yeah, 2 to 4 hours a day easily. Some days it comes easy and you enjoy it, and some days it can be hard work. But you do it because you enjoy it, right? That's key. That's the first and most important thing. Make sure you're enjoying what you're doing. Otherwise, you'll just never be able to stick it out. Right. Yeah, I think we do something different there, don't we, Cadet? I think a lot of YouTubers are very reluctant to share their secrets. Yeah, they're very reluctant. I think if they see it as kind of, no, I've worked hard to... But to be honest, it's really important to get there's some basic stuff that you really need to get right, I think. And YouTube's such a brilliant platform. I think it's streets ahead of somebody who's kind of experiencing Twitch for the first time. That you need to make sure you read the stuff and you know, they give you really good information for new content creators. And it's obviously a lot more mature as a channel, I think, than Twitch. But they do different things as well. Like I said, you know, you go over to Twitch, and I was running a 720p stream the other day, and the video quality was way better than, you know, I'm outputting this at 12,000 kilobits per second, and the stream quality was way better on Twitch at half that. Just realise I'm driving all over my crops here, but these are long logs. I thought I'd cut these down. Are these entire trees? Oh, this is about to go. Got my angles all wrong here. There we go. As always, there is a part of the lumberjack mod that allows you to switch on super strength. I'm not using it at the moment. Trying to avoid doing that, but these pine logs are relatively light, actually. I'm surprised how light they are. So we can pick them up. So this, I think this one round here, I might even be able to pick this up. No. So I might have made a hash of this. Dancing trees, I hate them. Hello, Sean. How's it going? No, I'm happy to be patient with players who want to learn the game, Sean. Sean's been dropping me a load of notes and asking questions about how he does stuff, but actually they're pretty smart questions, and they're asking the right kind of questions. Like I said, we've all been there. I was there once, not too long ago. So no, I'm happy to help. Just don't ask me if it's on console. Try 5 Life. Your first stream, well, welcome. We're delighted to have you. Yeah, Bobby, there's a lot, unfortunately, that consoles can't have. It's a shame. But, Taz, this is Yukon River Valley. Surely you recognise it. Did I already cut that? I did. I should use my bucket and line these up. I'm being lazy because I'm trying to get through stuff. Yes, you'll very, very quickly find that the admins on here, the mods, find sport in ripping me to bits. Yeah, that's a good point, Iron Man. Mr. Sealy P, the legend himself, hats off to that guy. He does the console thing brilliantly well. He actually edits and everything on his console, so fair play to him. Nathan, yeah, his survival series is brilliant. I love it. It's like my kind of Thursday and Fridays. Like, it comes out about lunchtime. Cody Bird, where do you download JHHG mods for PC? You can go to his Facebook page. Yeah, and you can pick them all up there. Here's another brilliant modder. His seeders and his planters specifically are fantastic. Again, if you jump onto Kidurk's channel, he's using a lot of those planters at the moment on Flint Hills. How do you put up a poll? You need to unfortunately have over 1,000 subscribers to unlock the community tab, FS man. So yeah, that's one of the additional features you get once you when you get over 1,000 subs. Right, let's get the last few of these lined up, and then we will. What time is it? 9:40. Time is going okay. If you haven't already checked it out as well, we have now in my merch store the Bull's Gap Survival mug. I designed it this week and I'm rather not... I'm biased obviously, but I'm rather pleased with it. Hey Cranky, how's it going? Welcome back man, nice to see you. Oh, I had already cut it, look at that. Oh, I'm such a noob sometimes. Oh well. So I'm just trying to decide, is that big enough to take the bunker? I need to think about where I'm putting my silo as well. I might need to knock out a few of those trees at the back. Well, if you like the mug, I'll let you into a little secret. If you put in FarmSim10 as a code in the shop, you'll get 10% discount off it. Oh, I'd already cut that as well, hadn't I? What's the best, most reliable set to get unrealistic mods from? That's, I don't think that's how it works. I think you have to go to dodgy sites to get unrealistic mods. I think all the usual mod sites, I think some of the places like Yes Mods and people like that who test their mods, but Lenster's on the multiplayer as well. but just all the main sites, probably. Suffolk. If you're looking for a 1,000,000 litre harvester or something similar. What was the biggest leap on my YouTube channel? What do you mean, FS man? In terms of growth or just things that I had to learn? Come on, don't get stuck here. Let me get past these trees. If in doubt, just keep your foot on the accelerator. See? Works. Every time. Sub count, I think my top subs in a day is about 170 at the moment. And my maximum growth in a month is about 2,000. So, but I think it gets a little bit easier. Argsy will vouch for this as well because he did that fantastic John Deere showcase vid. Once you've got one vid that attracts a few people, they tend to go and have a look at some of your other content, so kind of almost by proxy you grow a little bit quicker. So it's an interesting one. That's right, Taz, that was right. Yeah, Taz has been with me since the very start, and Args. In fact, Argsy and I started our channels about a month or so apart. Right, let's grab those couple of spare... There was a spare log over here, wasn't there? Let's pop this over here too. Right, let's go and sell this, just as it is. Before we do, though, I'm just gonna practically check. Now, I know we're not buying the silage bunker first, but I just want to check I've cleared enough trees for it to fit when we fit it in. And no, we haven't. What do we need to take out there? Another 3 trees, I think. We're going to level the land as well, but yeah, another 3 trees at the back there need to be removed. So I think it's these 3. I might remove that one as well. Yeah, Flint Hills. Amy Dempsey, how's it going? Oh. Am I doing harvesting? Hopefully, if the crops grow quick enough, Amy, I will do my best to do it. It's more of a silage harvest than a corn harvest. Although we might get some... let's get rid of that one as well. We might get some soybeans ready before the maize, actually. Might be a nice little load, this. Sorry, horses. They're very calm, those horses, for having a chainsaw getting ripped in their face, aren't they? Very chilled. Let's get rid of that stump. Sean, do me and Argsy live close to one another? I would say almost the exact opposite of that, Sean. We could not be any further away from each other. Argsy lives in New Zealand, and I live in sunny Scotland, so we're literally... When we record Marksville, I have to he makes me get up at 8 o'clock every Saturday morning. Just so we can have his video ready in time. Oh, come on, Amy. Surely farming is your religion now. You're one of us. Wrong one. There we go. What combines do I have? I've got a nice little John Deere, very small John Deere, but it's perfect size for this farm. I actually got those lined up pretty nicely there. Let's get rid of that. I see a rogue branch. There we go. Let's get these cut. I get to sleep until 7 AM if you're lucky. I can remember those days, mate. I literally, yeah, I saw 6 AM for about 5 years. Now I can't get them out of bed, so... no, this is not Flint Hills Azores, but you must go and check out... If you're on PC, you must go and check out Flint Hills. Oh, we're doing this again, are we? Is that what we're doing? Is it? This is when all this good hard work goes out of the window. Because FS19 physics decides it wants to turn up late to the party. See if we can just get them on before they decide they don't want to play. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Evening, Donna. Do not hit the logs on the trailer. Yeah, it looks like we've almost got away with it, Grey. I'm going to do an entire load of logs without a hiccup. I missed the loader we got. I do not. It's the most infuriating thing. Target practice with the logs. Ah, missed one. How does that always manage to happen? There we go. Just pick that up and we've got ourselves not a bad little load there. Don't think it's going to be a super wealthy load, but it doesn't really need to be. Just enough for us to start spending some cash. I think we could put the silo in a bun. Do you know what, Anders? I always feel like this on live streams. I can literally play for an hour and it feels like 10 minutes. That's why I love them. Time passes so quick. Oh, you'll be back, Azores. Okay, let's... Remember to turn the engine off. Let's go and take this truck down to the sawmill. And then we will come back. Still don't know where I'm going to put my silo. This is definitely where the bunker's going to go. I think the silo needs to go somewhere else. When can I make the biggest farm on Flint Hills? Please, please. We will be back on Flint Hills. Flint Hills is not going anywhere. There's a rather large silage harvest that's in the middle of being done. So, yeah, we definitely need to go back and finish that off. Do I play Among Us? I don't, Amy. My son does. All the time. I don't do anything other than FS19. I don't get a choice. Ah, no worries, Kirk. It's kind of annoying to set up. I just end up kind of getting a bit frustrated with it sometimes. That's one thing that's easier on Twitch than YouTube, is transferring alerts and things over. But it's not bad. We're due a beer, aren't we? We're going to have a Zoom call and a beer. And we can share some tips. Hey, you didn't hit the bridge this week. Things are looking up. Oh, the suspension on the... I think maybe one of the shocks might have gone. Don't know. Or all of them. This is a great little map. Yeah, this is Bull's Gap. I don't know where Argsy's got this thing that Scottish beer is water from. There are some pretty terrible beers. Don't drink Tennant's. It's awful stuff. But we do some brilliant craft beers. What was that? 8.5 grand. Nice. I think it'll be leaf springs, and they're probably all rusted and broken. Yeah, we're rocking some... I can get some lovely Belgian Trappist monk beers as well, up at like 16-18%. They're brilliant. They're a cheap night. You literally need 2 of them and you're asleep. Yeah, we do some alright whiskies as well. In fact, I had a craft beer the other week which was infused in... we had whiskey infused through it, which was tremendous. Tremendous. Coors Light, Bud Light. Yeah, don't like... You Americans don't even come to this party with your light beers. Although to be fair, your craft, like, obviously, respectfully, you do a mean, you've got a brilliant craft beer scene. Definitely. Yeah, Michigan's good, and all the time I spent in Minnesota, they do a pretty good good lump of craft beers. Yeah, I'm lucky. Scotland is it's a pretty special place, definitely. Where are we going to put our silo, guys? Kind of like it in here. I kind of thought it might sit nicely in there. If we trimmed a couple of trees down again, we could just get through there. But we must buy our silo because we said we would. Or we could just put it here, next to where our bunker is. So many decisions. Do I have for the Rockies in Scotland? Take it easy, Monkey Man. Nice to see you, man. Evening, Dean. How's it going? Right, yeah. Here's what we'll do. We'll not get rid of the. We'll not get rid of the trees yet, but we will cut them down, and we will put our silo here. Just make sure there's enough space to reverse a trailer up to it when... Oh, there's another tree that's decided it doesn't want to fall tonight. We've had a few of them, haven't we? Missed it. There we go. Nice. Maybe one for the road. What do you think? Yeah, let's get rid of this one too. It's quite big. Oh. There we go. Get rid of the stump. Yeah, guys, thank you. Yeah, thanks, Args. Yeah, if you could like the vid, if you're enjoying it, please hit the like, because it definitely helps. Definitely helps the channel and the old YouTube, the YouTubiness of it. Is that a thing? Is that a word? YouTubiness. Yeah, hitting it with a vehicle, I've done that a few times. Although, to be fair, I've hit a lot of things with a vehicle a few times. There we go. Of course, we've got one wedged up against the... Oh, somebody said last week, actually, that you can get rid of the big axe, you can get rid of tree stumps. So let's just try that, shall we? This is when you rip your roof of your barn down. Been there before. In real life. Right, let's try this big axe. Oh, you can only do it if you've got a firewood pallet nearby. Oh well. YouTubiness. Is your video YouTubiness ready? Let's drop that. Let's pull the other ones up. On holiday in Cancun, hotels only run with Americans. Each night they had a drinking competition. The only ones left at the final were always a Yorkshireman and a Londoner. The Londoners can't drink. Come on. Too close, maybe? There we go. That is not what I wanted to do. Do not do that. We'll be doing... we're getting launched to the moon. Oh, that's interesting. That one's not getting picked up, is it? Oh, well, I might have to do the basics with that one. Hey, Father Taz! Thank you very much, sir. That's very kind of you. There you go. Oh, look, and my alerts are working and everything. Happy days. Just makes me happy that I actually did something and it worked first time. Alright, let's drag these out here. One more. We'll get rid of these at another point in time. so we've got space to plant this. Actually, I might pull them along here so they're out of the way. No, we're not supposed to do that. There we go. Ah, Sean as well, you're a gentleman. Thank you very, very much. Right, we're going to try this. This should work. Now, with these two tractors, it doesn't, because it drops it down too low. I think if I had a newer tractor, I'd be able to adjust the height of the... Oh, I can with this one. There you go. Yeah, I can't do it with the John Deere, so... Do you know what? I'm going to have to cut them up, aren't I? Because they're in the way. That's fine, though. I don't want to move them just now, but... we're going to be able to get to the spot with the... So Sean, thank you so much for that super chat, mate. That is brilliant. And Taz as well. As I've said all along, any kind of donations we get on the streams here go to funding things like the multiplayer server and also competitions and things like that. We've already given away an iPad, well, a tablet. When we hit 5,000 subs, I think we'll probably do another one in the 10k live stream potentially. So yeah, keep them peeled. Right, here we go. You guys voted for this, so we're putting it up. Not the extension. Where is it? This. And look, it takes wheat, barley, canola, corn, oats, sunflowers, and soybeans. And it is only 15,000 bucks. So I've just got to make sure that we put it somewhere. We don't put it... How many times have you put a placeable down and it's been pointing the wrong way? So I'm going to say there somewhere. Let's see what the cost is. No cost. Great. Look at that! Oh, I'm happy about that. Yes, good point, Argsy. On our Marksville vids this week, we have put forward the latest DLC, that new DLC that was announced this week. We've got a couple of copies of that to give away to 2 winners, so you've got to guess the amount of bales that we did on our multiplayer. So there we go. Right, let's just do a bit of landscaping so it looks like it belongs there rather than being an old abandoned one in the woods. Go, get rid of the grass around it. There we go. I am very pleased with that. Nice work. Now we are going to have to do some landscaping over here as well. We need to flatten this out before we put our silo in, and we're going to have to... What I want to do is sink it down into the ground. If you've not seen Coleman's video this week, he did a really nice farm build on Marksville, and he did some really nice groundwork on it. So I want to make sure I do the same. Now, what are we looking at? 41,000 we've got at the moment. Where's that silo from? Argsy, it is part of the Modding Welt pack by Bernie SCS. If you've got Yukon River Valley, or... Oh, you're right, sorry, Grizz. My bad. Yeah, that was you. Coleman was doing excavating and mining, wasn't he? My bad. Sorry, Coleman. Yes, this Modding Welt pack is... where are we? This stuff. By Bernie SCS. This is part of the having a total brain fade. Hazard County and also Yukon River Valley has it. And it's a brilliant, brilliant set, and it's sensibly priced. And it looks brilliant. And the quality of the mods is fantastic. I mean, this shed as well. Just like kind of old rustic US sheds, brilliant. Joda! Oh, mate, I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's a bit of a riot to put together. It's hilarious. Do you know what I really like about it is the challenge of finding bits of kit to... and I also try... Do you know what I'm always trying really, really hard to do is, because I watched Daggerwin's survival series, is avoid using kit that he's used as well, which adds another layer of challenge to it, which I can't hold water anymore. Look at this. This is what's going to win us Forage Harvester. Look at this. How nice is this old little class Jaguar? Lovely and compact. I had a little bit of a test with it on another map just to make sure it worked before, and it is perfect. Even the kind of the dirt modelling on it's lovely as well. So yeah, it's the right size for us, and it's the right price for us too. Anyway, I've been distracted again. Right, so we've got 41k in the bank. We're going to hold off because I think maybe we're going to get some... we're not going to get any crops soon. I wish this soybean would hurry up and finish, actually. Because we could do with that being ready. That little bit in the middle. Ready to harvest. Oh, this hasn't been fertilised at all, which is really frustrating. That's going to affect the yield, isn't it? You know what? We could put that bunker in. I'm in two minds as to, because I want to put a chicken pen in too. That's something else I'm keen to do, especially if we can store grain in there, so we can keep them fed. I think the landscaping this might be quite expensive. I'm reluctant to put my bunker in now. So, really we should be buying some liquid fertilizer. Do you know what I might do? Here's what we'll do. We will send the old girl down to the shop and we'll get a tank of liquid fertilizer and we'll spray those fields. Or is it worth it? No, we will. We'll spray the corn. We definitely need to spray the corn. Oh, that's right. This doesn't work with auto drive, does it? It's too old. Too old. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. Evening Fusion, how's it going? So who knew as well? I never knew this. And it won't work now because I've got nothing attached to it. But you don't need Workshop Tabber. Apparently you can use Q and E to scroll through if you've got two things. Did anybody else know that? I'm going to have to test it. Need some weights on the front. Stack weight. Because we've been doing wheelies in this with that... there we go. We're just blowing money left, right and centre. Right, I will. Do you know what? I'll just put the bunker in. You're right. Oh, I've still got the grain truck, Donald. It's tucked away in the other shed. Only on seasons. There we go. So there we go, we've got two things now. Oh, yeah, those weights work well, didn't they? Jeez. Ah. Q and E do not work. So, it must be... I don't know why. Why would that not work? Interesting. Mower, seeder, right. I'm going to put this in the shed. We need to find another shed at some point. Right, let's do this bunker. We are procrastinating. Let's do this bunker. Gonna have to move about 9 bits of kit if we want the mower at the back. And what we will do as well. Well, I'm beginning to wonder if that is the key commands for workshop tabber. Yeah, so we'll get this truck. I'm going to do it. It's going to be a little bit unorthodox, but we'll lift a tank of liquid fertilizer into the back of this with this bit of straw sitting in the back. Wonder if we can give that to the cows, actually. The cows? The horses. Man, it's been a long day. Yeah, their hay looks like it's running low, so we'll give them a little top up. There you go, horsies. Yeah, see, they don't take much at all, do they? Okay, that's interesting. That's an odd thing to just work on seasons, isn't it? Right, why is auto drive? There it is. Let's go to the shop. Off you pop. We'll see you later. Need to get some more auto... Yeah, it's a bizarre one, that, isn't it? It seems such a basic one to not have... to not have as a base game mod, especially if it works in seasons. Right, here we go. Let's just do this. Let's see how much money we've got left at the end of this. This might impact our ability to buy our... We've got to hope that the soybeans are ready before the... So what do we think about here? I'm going to level things. Oh, we're on painting still. Sculpting. Let's level things off. Let's make sure we go back far enough as well. Bit of a raised platform there. Oh, that's big enough. Let's just go down a bit further for safety. Yeah, we're really starting to change the way the farm looks now, aren't we? Better do a bit of smoothing there. We're eating into our path quite a bit. Not to wipe out the road too much, or the field. That looks pretty good, I think. Hope we've gone far enough back. A little bit of a lump there. Well, that's manageable, isn't it? We can cope with that. And what was it? It was the small one, wasn't it? Bunker Silo Small. Oh, this is going to be great. Look at this. Hand driver 1 has reached the shop. Let's push it back a little bit, shall we? So we don't want trees pushing through the back of it. Three, two, one. Osh. This stuff even looks good. Look at the dirt. Oh man alive, that's brilliant, isn't it? We've even got some storage space down the sides by sheer accident. That is a result, guys. I'm not sure what that's going to do for our course play right at the edge of the field here. We'll have to I have to lose a little bit of the field here just for safety, but that is a bit of a result. Happy with that. Happy with that indeed. And we could still, technically, we could still afford our forage harvester. It's 18 and it's 6k for the header. I think this needs to go now as well. It's just weird and in the way, this tree. There's another one gone. There we go. Another tree gone. We're really opening this up, aren't we? It's almost another load of wood here. Bet I can't lift this up. Yeah, see, too heavy. No biggie though. We'll just shift it over here. I just need some crops to be ready now, really, don't I? It's a little bit of a kink in the ground there. I might fix that as well. Let's just fix that so it's well, now we know that we can do that there. Let's soften that out a bit. That looks better, and there's a little bit of a spot here to flatten out. There we go. Nice. Okay, look at this. This looks totally different to when we started. Hello, Rusty. How's it going, man? Nice to have you here. Nice to have you here. I'm going to have to do some... I'm going to have to do some decorating. I like things to look realistic. Looked a bit too manufactured there, didn't it? So let's give it a little bit of an edge. There we go. Run some grass along the side. There we go. To look quite nice, that. Right. Shop. Let's get... I just want a simple bit of liquid fertilizer. Fertilizer, 3 grand. Jeez. Take that though. Take advantage of the shops kit. Farm out. I'm going to get a tent, Args. Hope this works. Like a dream. Nice collisions on that trailer. There we go. So one of the things I want to get as well for the forage harvester is that hook that allows you to hook a trailer to it. That mod that came out the other week, which is brilliant. So this now, I'm going to do this nice and easy. I should just be able to hit home and go. You can't reach home because I think the angle's too acute. If I do this, yeah, just needed to position him a little bit better. Need to do a little bit of work with it. Is that going to come out? Are we seeing this? Right, I'm going to leave that. I'm just going to hope that that makes it home. And if it doesn't, well, yeah, we'll see. We will see. Okay. let's just check our horses. I haven't checked our animals. What do they need? They're really not drinking much at all, but the price is going up very, very quickly. No, it can't be the same as Daggerwin's tent. Do you think we're going to see this or not? Is he going to turn up empty? If he turns up empty, yeah, come on, quick bet. If he turns up empty or full, or we're going to have to drive down the road with the. I'm going to have to drive down the road with the little Massey to find him. See, that's interesting. That's unloaded. That doesn't look like pesticide. They look the same though, don't they? Argsy. Hunt the eye. That could be next week's spot. Where on the road is the IBC? Just be lying in a river, trickling into a river, killing fish or something, won't it? It's fallen out on the road and caused some massive accident. Oh, here he comes at full tilt. Look at him. He's not hanging about. Oh dear. Where do we think that's gone? I mean, it's not desperate that we don't need it. But in an ideal world. Suffolk, take care, man. Thanks for dropping by. I know, if it's a Jeepers Creepers truck, I could have strapped it down. Wouldn't have been an issue. I mean, literally, we could have predicted that was going to happen, didn't we? This is the problem. I've got no way of getting it onto a truck. Now I'm hoping it's literally at the end of the drive. Should we go and find it? Let's go and find it. We kind of need this because it's the only thing that can carry it. I was so optimistic. I was so optimistic. And of course, here we are at 12 miles an hour. I should take the shop one and come the other way. It'd be quicker, wouldn't it? I can't use the Gator, Mark. I couldn't be able to lift it on. Got no way of lifting it on. Where is it? Oh dear. See, Argsy and Harley knew. They knew the score. No, I should buy a fed tractor with my 24,000. I think I might need to save up a little bit more, mate. This is going to be right by the shop, isn't it? Do you know what? We might be... It's not good content, you guys just watching me do that. So what I'll do, we'll take a wee fly. Let's take a wee fly and see where it might be. If it's close. Can we see it? Nope. As I suspected, I think it's right by the shop. I literally think he's when he went round the corner at the shop. Right, still not seeing it, still not seeing it, still not seeing it. There it is. Yeah, literally went around the corner and threw it in the field. Oh dear. So we are not taking the low loader to get it. We will send the truck back with the trailer on the back and get it. End key, thanks, Args. Thank you, sir. Right, let me turn off flight mode. Right. Ah, you've got to laugh. Or you'd cry. It's one of those. I've seen that happen so many times on farms, so at least I'm realistic gameplay, that's what we're all about, isn't it? And this is brutal at 12 miles an hour. Look at this, we've 10.2 hours on this already. It shows how much we've used it. Shows how much we've used it. Right, let's stick this back here. Let's send him back to the shop. He can pay for the fuel himself for having to go twice. Evening, Chris. How's it going? No, I don't need another tractor, man. I need a truck that doesn't throw its load out of the back of it halfway down the road. Right, you can go to the shop again. Bad man. He'll be come around the corner and that trailer will be flapping about behind him, won't it? It's 5 PM already. I think we might see another growth state through the night for these. I could, Jason, but it's it only runs at 12 miles an hour, so that's just tedious. So I think if we just send that truck down, there's a loader at the shop, we can do that. I'd like to get it back in time to spray some of this field, because it's got, I mean, this is a 0 fertilised. It would be nice to get one spray in. And it would be nice to get another spray in this. I would love to max the yield on this if I can. Because it's going to be a big field. Yeah, send the truck. And we just head to the shop. He's virtually there by now. There he is. Let's get this loaded up. I'm going to have to pile out of the way as he barrels around the corner, aren't I? This is going to end in tears, isn't it? We don't know where he is. There he is. Ah! Get out of his way, the crazy driver. Hal, yes, I am going to sell that first bunker. You're right, I'm going to take that space. I may even put a shed or something in that space. It's definitely not going to be needed now, so we will get rid of it for sure. So there you go. Never put your IBCs in the back of your grain truck. It doesn't work. Remember to put the straps on it. There we go. Now let's turn it around. like I said before, guys, as well, just so you know, I'm now streaming on Twitch a little bit more often. Bit more random, bit more normal gameplay. Quite enjoying getting the opportunity to just play the game again a bit, which is immensely satisfying. So let me find something to climb into. We'll need him. So you can go and find me on Twitch. Probably going to try and stream 2 or 3 times a week there. If I can get my videos produced. I have not done a vid for tomorrow yet. Not sure what I'm going to do actually. Tell you what I might do though is run this guy up to the soybean field in preparation. Because it's going to be ready pretty soon. Put your telehandler boom down. We're going to have to ditch that straw out of the truck actually, aren't we, if we're going to be needing it for harvest. I know, go figure, eh? I used to really like that truck, but the more I've played with it, the more a few little PJ Weedman is following me on Twitch. Yeah, the more I've played with it, the more just little niggly things have started to appear. And hey, Nemod, how you doing? Thank you, sir. That's very kind of you. Here he comes. And I can see it still on the back. I reckon Autodrive's slogan should be "Drive it like you stole it," because they go everywhere at like 1,000 miles an hour. Alright, come on. Maybe we can unstrap it while it's moving. In fact, I could just leave this on here, couldn't I? There we go. Just leave it on the trailer. It's starting to get a bit messy. That we'll tidy that up at some point. Just trying to work out where I put this straw. Could I dump it in the... Is he going to let me dump it at the back of the shed? That would be quite handy, wouldn't it? Just in prep. Just in prep for harvest. And then it's kind of like 5 PM. I reckon we could probably call it there. We'd speed up time till tomorrow. Or do we spray that field first? See, that unloads a bit funny as well, isn't it? There we go. We can just shovel that up and dump it on the horses at some point in the future. Yeah, and kind of that's my aim, is I want to kind of run that forage harvester. That's kind of what I want to do, so... I'm sure there's a setting, Fusion, where you can... where you can set the speed so it doesn't run everywhere at 1,000 miles an hour. But let's see if we can... Certainly I would like to get the corn sprayed. Oh, you weren't on before, were you, for the forage harvester? Nemod, did you not see it? Noel? There is a lovely little forage harvester. Let me show you it again, because I'm quite pleased with myself for this. This little Class Jaguar, only 18,000, and I haven't tweaked that, just for the record. That is what it was on FS19 mods. FS19.net, I think I found it. Brilliant little thing. Absolutely brilliant. And it's got a lovely little header with it, which is again sensibly priced. Where is it down the end here? Look at this. Little cutter header, which is great. 3 meter. Again, sensibly priced, £6,000. I'd found this, but the thought of cutting one row at a time kind of made me weep a little bit inside. So, yeah, that's not for me. Right, let's spray the corn as a priority. It shouldn't take this long to do that. So let's run on to here. I can't remember which course this is. I think it's called Big Field or something ridiculous like that. Have we got a course loaded? No. Big Field Edge, New Big Field Edge. Really intuitive course names, right? And there we go. Course generation, currently loaded course. Headland, we'll probably do a few of them. Let's say 4 of them. Start in the up and down rows, let's do a bit of an overlap so we don't miss any. Oh, that looks nice. First waypoint. Right, that literally isn't going to take him long at all. To the point at which I might just speed up time now. He'll finish that by the time the sun comes up in the morning, hopefully. Get the cows exercise through the night. I don't think we've got any returns from the BGA coming. Egan, how's it going? There's the horses. £300 worth of property maintenance, or dollars. Max, hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's just jump it on to about 9 AM. Yeah, that's kind of a bit high now. Ideally, we would not be doing that. We'll just ignore that that's happening. Turn a blind eye to that, guys. Yeah, it's going well, Egan. We're doing all right. We've got quite a nice little harvest here. This is not far away. I think this is literally... We'll give this a little bit longer. Let's stay on 5 times, so it passes quite quickly. 23,000 now. So we do need really to sell the soybeans first, and the soybean straw to be able to really fund the forage harvester. So that's going to work. I think the soybeans are going to be ready first. Let's check the animals again. Yeah, they're fine for now. So yeah, we'll get those soybeans sold. And then the oats and the wheat. And then we can get our chooks as well. No worries at all, Sean. I'm happy to help. I think, Bobby, do you know what we'll do? We'll do a test where we will we'll work out how much the loading wagon takes, and then we'll produce the same amount of bales, and then we'll do a test. We'll take them both to the shop and sell them both, and see if the price is the same. It makes it a lot more sense to just pick up and sell using the loading wagon. But if it sells for more, we'll do that. Sean, thank you very, very much for the super chat, my friend. That is incredibly generous of you. As always, we'll put that into the coffers to fund the Discord. Sorry, to fund the server. Okay, that's fully fertilized. I don't even need to do that. Look, it's fully fertilized. Let's just stop him. That field is fully done. Yeah, we lost an IBC. Highlights are we lost an IBC. But we found it again. Welcome, Ryan. I think this could be quite a nice little harvest off this field. It's a big field, this, isn't it? It's a big field. We'll try and cover off some of this if we can before it grows again. We'll get a little bit more. We'll get a little bit more yield out of it, hopefully. Yeah, right. It is always something, isn't it? When will I get a new piece of land, Noel? Good question. Don't know yet. We're going to see how we can manage these, but I definitely there's a little bit of a gap of land I've got earmarked to go for next. The aim really is to get rid of all of these trees if I can. Don't tell Greta, but get rid of all of these trees, and we'll then come back and turn it into farmland. Yeah, they're nice crop textures, these. Nice custom crop textures. The corn one's rather nice as well. For definite. It's a great little spray, this, for the money. I must remember to sell that old bunker as well and gives a bit more space there. I definitely think maybe another shed could go there. Could help us. Why do I own Field 19? No, I'll show you exactly why that is. We'll just let that waste spray there. When you buy that, when I bought this piece of land down, I wanted to own this piece of land because there was no fields on it. But the two are linked. So I've got that. I've committed, I think in an earlier episode, to not touching it. We just know it's there and we know I own it. But for all intents and purposes, it's just the way the game is set up. This is our piece of land and the only piece we're working. So, oh, I may use a bit of Field 19 for my my next big project that the horses are funding. So the corn's looking good. The soybeans are looking good. We could just do with it speeding up a little bit so that we've got a bit of fun to be had. It'd be nice to get these soybeans off and the forage harvester bought before the end of the stream, wouldn't it? That'd be a great result. Oh, I'm so pleased the bunker and the silo are in. That's brilliant. Yeah, I know, Mark. It's fine for here because we don't have any gates or anything to go through. I'm kind of hoping by the time we're at that stage, we've bought a newer one. But yeah, for the time being, I can live with it for sure. Am I going to have cows? Possibly, Noel. Yeah, possibly in the future. We're going to have chickens before we have cows, though. Long-term goals are probably more animals, but we'll see. Exactly, Marks. Basically, it was the cheapest one I could get, and at the time, cheap was good. Honestly, feel quite wealthy these days compared to the start where we were scraping pennies together. That was hard work, those first few episodes. Till we found that old logging truck, things were hard. We were just grinding stuff down. It was brutal. I know I'm missing bits of this. I'm just trying to be... I can't see where I've been, so we'll just keep going. Another pass or two. Get this sorted. It's got a great flow rate, hasn't it? I'm not going to complain about that. And then the next thing we need to consider, probably once we've got the Jaguar and the trailer, is some tractor upgrades. We're going to have to start thinking about upgrading our kit. We've got to really think about speeding up how we do stuff. So a slightly meatier tractor would be great, with the ability to pull some bigger machinery, and then we can start upgrading things like plows, cultivators, seeders, things like that. We start to get into a bit of a rhythm. That would be brilliant. Yeah, it's quite a nice speed, this, isn't it? It's a great tractor, this 4020. Brilliant. I'll probably well, maybe have a look around for some nice older tractors. There's a lovely Mercedes tractor which I've already downloaded in preparation for where is it? Let me show you, because it's a really nice tractor actually. It's got some better horsepower than... Is it on this one? Yeah, there it is. These are a bit of a blast from the past from my youth as well. And you can buy... Yeah, there's a 135 horsepower version of that, which is quite nice. So that might be on the cards in a little while. Yeah, quite like that, Mark. Right, come on, let's get this field ripened so we can harvest stuff. Where can you download those crop textures, Sean? They're usually built into maps, mate. Some people do some crop textures that you can then hack around with the XML and update the ones in game. But usually they're embedded in maps, so I think MRG uses them in his map. Yeah, there are lots of weeds, aren't there, Anders? Should really be spraying those. It's too late, I think. Me, Argsy and Daggerwin doing chainsaw survival. Noel, do you have any idea how expensive a self-propelled sprayer is? I've got 23,000. Right. While that's doing that, I'm just gonna skip forward a bit. We've got nothing to do, so we will just take advantage of the fact... Ooh! What just happened? Everything gets ready at once. Oh no, the corn's not ready yet. Soybeans are ready though. Right. Time to party. Things just got interesting. Let's get those soybeans out of the ground. There, and those homemade sprays, the Brazilian, is it Brazilian ones? They're expensive. Still like 30,000 plus, something like that. So yeah, quite punchy price-wise. Oh man, I can't believe all of these are ready at once. That is a bit of a result. We can pretty much do everything here. Don't know how much light we've got left. I hope the lights on this combine are good. Yeah, it's frustrating the soybeans on that course, but let's just cut in a little bit here and just make sure we've got the edge done. Now I've got to work out which field this is. Big field left. Let's try that. That's the fella. So we will go around the headland a nice 6 times. We're going to go clockwise. We're going to start in the headland passes. We will put quite a chunky overlap on because we don't want to miss any of the crop if we can avoid it. That looks perfect. First waypoint. And we're off. Hey, it's combine time! Let's go! And straw too. %6 already. Oh, I think we're going to do it, guys. What is it now? It's 10:54 my time, so we've got an hour of stream left. I think we're going to have our little Jaguar ready tonight. I think we actually might get that... I think we might get that... that maize ready. I won't cut it tonight. I might save that for Sunday's episode. But we can certainly sell this as well. Yeah, soybean straw's a definite money maker. Definite money maker. I actually think I might just pick it up with the loading wagon. Don't think there's any point in baling it if we're just selling it. Let's see how far the combine gets before we need to pick up. See if we can get a full lap of the field done. Corn looks good though. Again, a brilliant texture. This kind of... And that's ready in the middle, so we're just waiting for this stuff at the edge. I think that'll get ready, that'll ripen overnight. We'll let this... we'll not rush it now, because we've got... it's 7 PM, I think it's going to go dark. These I'm going to leave. Maybe we can harvest them tomorrow, if that's still ripening. I'm not fussed if that's the last thing we harvest, because we're all prepped for it now. While we're here though, because we did say we would do it, I'm going to sell our old asylum. It's only £700, but if we don't need it anymore, we don't need it anymore. Seems silly, doesn't it, to just have it sitting there. Could turn that space into look tidier if those trees by the... No! You mean these two? I like these. These are a feature. These are a blocker. They denote the difference between the yard and the fields. Right, here comes the combine. So he has done a full lap. I'm interested to see. It's only a small tank on this. Brilliant little combine. Honestly, so good. Technically, we should we could set up an auto drive course to unload at the straw barn as well. I might look at that after the stream. I'm not going to do it now, but I'll definitely look at it after the stream. That looks like a good amount of straw here. Definitely. Right, we'll just wait while he's waiting to load up. We'll go and load up a load of hay. Straw. check the John Deere, shall we? This needs a wash, this thing, doesn't it? That's us hooked up. Sorry, horses. Coming through. Oh, a little bit of a tank slapper there. Is it this tractor that doesn't... No, this one's alright. Sorry, what were we saying? What's your beef with my trees? There's nothing wrong with this. These? You want me to get rid of these? Or do you want me to get rid of these? I want you all to know I'm... It doesn't work with this tractor, does it? That loading wagon doesn't work with this tractor. Let's swap them over. There we go. Yeah, you love the way it soaks through the metal. Combine's not ready yet. That's because I don't think we've got enough... we didn't put enough fertiliser on it. So our yield is going to be down. But I'd like to think maybe... I don't know... 10k in total? Oh, look at that, right on cue. I know, I'm terrible for leaving my engines running. They turn off after a couple of minutes. So I'm... There we go. Oh, we're going, are we? We're doing this. We're doing it the hard way, are we? Set the oh, it's got a twitchy foot pedal on this as well. 30, what do we reckon this running at? 6? Yeah, 6 it is. Six or 5. I think he's done that. I'll let him fill up again. And we'll pick up some straw. I do need the sync. I've got the sync mod mark, I just don't have it installed. Let's just drop him here. He can wait here. Right, look, turn the engine off that time. There you go. So what have we got in here? Let's see what our literage is of the soybean straw. This does sell for pretty good. Filling up quite quick as well. So yeah, that's true, Args. Yeah, sunflowers are dirty business. Right, let's get this done. I want to be able to buy that little Jaguar tonight with the trailer. I think it might be optimistic actually. It's quite a lot of money. Trailer's 12 grand, I think. Jaguar's 18, header's 6. The hitch is another 5. Yeah, we're probably pushing our luck. Probably pushing our luck a bit to be able to get it all. Might have to I might have to sell some of the other straw or do a little bit more logging. Nice one, Jacob. Can't beat a bit of courseplay for multi-fun. Play and watch YouTube at the same time. It's the future. Right. Nearly a full load. I think we're looking at 15,000 litres, which is slightly annoying. We could stop at maybe it's 60. If it's 16, that's perfect, because we know that multiplies by bales at 4,000 litres a bale. So that could be our good test. Nimod, technically I could actually. You're right. Right, 15,000 litres. That's slightly annoying. That we can't do an exact like-for-like maths. I'm going to have to do some maths to work it out. Yeah, trailer's not as important, you're right. You know, we've obviously got the truck over there. So yeah, we'll... getting the forage harvest is the key thing, isn't it? We'll certainly do that. Well, we're going to get quite a bit of straw off this field. Oh, there you go, Cranky. Thank you. Well, there you go. We're definitely not going to bale it then. We're definitely not going to bale it. We'll save that for grass. Although, we might be able to find a nice header for that forage harvester, mightn't we? So technically, if we sell a couple of loads of the straw and our soybean, we've definitely got enough for the forage harvester. And then it's just a case of making sure that we get it off the field slightly efficiently. I might have to work out, you know, some of the forage harvesters keep going and you lose some crop. I'm not sure if it's got a storage in it. Well, we'll do it. We'll do a test here. So we've got an auto drive here, but we haven't set up a juncture for turning off at the bale shed. But I might set that up next. We need to set up a nice little course that reverses into the bale sell point. So maybe I'm going to do that off camera. I don't need the humiliation of you guys watching me try and work that out. So the combine stop mod works. FSG. Combine stop mod works for what, Mark? Oh, when you hit 100% and it keeps rolling forward. I've never really had an issue with that. If you judge it, you know your combine's going to end up at 98% or whatever it is. I just kind of ease up on the gas a little bit and let it do its thing. Right, let's see what we're doing here. £2,000. Yeah, it's alright. Let's see what the numbers are at the moment. It may be that it's not as optimum selling price. Oh, it's doing alright actually. There it is, soybean 142. Still worth doing. You think that's one lap of the field, you'd easily get 10,000 in straw off that field alone. That's got to be worth it, hasn't it? Oh, the stock mod works as foragers, does it? Okay. So we technically could afford it now. We could afford. I'd probably like to get the soybeans sold before the end of the day. That gives a bit of a buffer. I don't like going down to a few, you know, we've got building costs and stuff. So we'll make sure we cover them. I know we'll have a few thousand in the bank, but better to be safe than sorry. And then we'll... I was meaning to look actually on the map at how much I think the cheapest field... I've looked at this. I typically picked a map where all the fields are super expensive. But I think field 8 was sensibly priced. Yeah, 69 grand for field 8. I think everything else starts to get really silly prices. But we could, at some point, have enough money to buy that. Which could be good. Quite fancy doing that actually. That's part of my horse plan with my horses. We'll sell our horses. And we've got a little operation there which I've got a bit of a plan for. So we'll see how that goes. Right, the combine's not shouted yet. Oh, there he is. Right on target. Let's go and get him unloaded again. How much of the field's he done now? Well, he's done his 4 headlands already. There isn't that much on this field then, is there? Yeah, imagine actually owning a real field. Field 8. Field 9 on Flint Hills. There we go, 5 miles an hour. Overcourt! How's it going, man? Nice to see you. I'm not making this corner, am I? Connected to the combine. That's going to end in tears. The speed's fluctuating, actually. There you go. The speed's definitely bouncing around. Let's get it lined up again. Black Rain, how's it going? Thanks for joining the stream, man. There we go. 33%. We're not even going to get a full load off this. I think that middle section of the field will be... The rest of it probably only going to get like maybe 50% of a load in the truck here. Which is fine. What's that? 8,000 litres there already. So, yeah, let's say we get maybe 12 in total. Nice to see you sticking to the rules still, Grey Devil. Oh, Bobby's saying you do get a little bit more for bales. Right, do you know what we'll do? We'll get 12,000 litres in this time. Let's do a test. Let's do 3 bales. Let's grab 12,000 litres and let's grab 3 bales and see which one is the most. Yeah, nice. Black. Love it. Love a bit of motion graphics. Working on a little surprise for the 10k stream. Ah, true, that's the only reason. You can take more. You can take more in a load. Yeah, Griffin looks fantastic. Still not had a chance to have. I've literally had a log on and look around it, and that's about it. It does look like a nice map, really nicely finished. And do you know what was cool about it? It was like all the hype was around other maps at that time, and it just snuck in under the radar. Nobody even knew it was going to arrive, and there it was, and it was brilliant. Don't think it'll be a while before I'm buying a Heston baler. See you later, Golden Jet. In fact, do you know what we'll do? We'll do 8,000 litres because I can't be bothered going any further. It's not going to be bang on, is it? We're going to be a few litres over, but there we go, that'll do. Let's give that a go. Yeah, the low slot count on it's brilliant. Definitely. Well, yeah, X9 failed today, but I think the bugs have been fixed already and it's been resubmitted, so wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see that maybe by the end of the week. That would be brilliant. With the extra capacity in it. Oh, it's going to be good. I'll throw up the Discord again for anybody who's not joined. It's a rather nice little place to hang out with some of the guys. Lots of good YouTube tips on there and information worth checking out, so no, it's a great little community, so definitely worth your time if you're interested. I've got a good tutorial section now as well where we kind of upload, well not upload, but we share some of the best vids that we found, the FS19 vids for things like courseplay and auto drive and things like that, so definitely worth checking it out. Right, so we've got the equivalent of 2 bales in this trailer. So let's see what that brings us. It's going to be about $1,000, I think, give or take. We're here to do the experiments so you guys don't have to. Is the X9 going to have a larger capacity than the 790? I think they're about the same, Black Rain. I think it's around about 23,000 litres. It's got the same big bin extension on it. I know it's tickling up, Scorp. It had a big day, quite a few subs this morning actually. So yeah, hopefully hit 9k tomorrow. And then we're only 1,000 subscribers away from 10,000 subscribers. I had 700 subscribers, I think, on the 5th of November. And I'm going to hit 10,000. Mental. Can't believe all of you. I can't believe on a Wednesday night there's 83 people watching me drive a tractor. I can't, honestly. It's sometimes quite overwhelming that I do something that a load of people find interesting. So thank you guys. Thank you to all of you who've supported me, watched a vid, come to a live stream, done a super chat, whatever, anything. Left a nice comment. It's nuts. The only context I can do is I went to my high school had about 1,000 students in it, and I remember when you saw them all together, that was a lot of people, and 10 times that. It's crazy. Crazy. Oh, it's always good to have. It is. It is. I know people that support football games who have less supporters than that every week. It's nuts. I can't wait to level this ground back off as well. That was one of my biggest frustrations about putting that in, was the ground went all over the place. There you go, 5,000 people. Oh, thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. I just love doing it as well, I've got to say. It's because it's such a chilled game to play, even with the physics and courseplay issues. It just is an enjoyable thing to do. So you don't even when you're playing and recording videos, it doesn't feel like a chore. Oh, I'm going to get grass bale out here, aren't I, because of what was left in it last time. Oh well, we'll just sell that too. What did you miss, Donald? You missed us throwing an IBC off the road and having to go back and get it. All the crops have appeared in one go, which is quite good in terms of we can get some stuff done. Sticky logs, yeah, wobbly logs. We did the tree dance, trying to load up some logs. Yeah, sporty BMW. Thank you, Fusion. Right, Fusion's having a little bit of a, I would say, a little bit of an unfair pop at me. So I did a Twitch stream on Yukon River Valley the other night, just having a look around because the new version is out, and it's very good, by the way. And there was about 30 people watching the stream, and I couldn't unload an oil tanker. Yes, Farming Simulator 19, and I was driving an oil tanker, full of oil, might I add, and I couldn't unload it. And we found out that I didn't own the land where the crude oil depot was, so that's why I couldn't unload it. Ah, the Tree Dance live vid. Thank you, Oxy. Man, you're it. It's a good job. It's a good job, I like you. That's all I can say. It was late, I was tired. That's my defence. Alright, Andy, don't you start. Maybe Blackbrook. Where's Grizzly at? I bet I've got a funny idea. I bet I know where Grizzly is. Yeah, that's my defense, Fusion. So yes, if you're on Twitch, feel free to give me a follow. I'm going to try and be on there 2 or 3 times a week. It's global company factories, Cranky. So that's the global company thing, isn't it? You have to own the land that the factories are on for them to work. But basically, when the combine's finished in this field, I am gonna... Oh, there he is. As I speak. Well, let's run this round to the top, shall we? Let's just keep bailing back to top rather than running across the field when we can drive back and actually do some production at the same time. I will only take 2 bales for the test to the... who can remember how much money it was when we sold the... It was 1,200, wasn't it? Should have made a mental note of that. I'm sure one of you guys will have remembered. How much was that 8,000 litres of soybean straw? Thank you, Hal. Somebody was paying attention. How can there be so many? How can there be so many different answers? 1143. Right, I'm going with Hal and Harley because they've both given me the same answer. The rest of you are a shambles. Thank you, Cranky. No, you can't just jump on the bandwagon now. How are we doing for time? Right, we've got about half an hour left. So that's good. We can definitely get this field knocked out by then. Get this soybean sold and get that little chopper bought, which sets us up beautifully for Sunday's episode. Sets us up beautifully for Sunday's episode. Oh, we're still only half a load in this trail. That's amazing, isn't it? Argsy Gaming, thank you so much for that super chat, my friend. Of all of the people who does all of the stuff to help me out, you do not need to do that, but I appreciate it so much, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fusion, I think probably we're going to shoot for Friday night for the next Twitch stream. The reason being, actually, I might do a Twitch stream tomorrow night because I haven't got a video lined up. Which means then we can run a vid on Friday instead of Thursday, so people don't miss out. Why is that not lowering now? The back's open. I think I'd be able to tell that, wouldn't you? So certainly either tomorrow or Friday, and we'll do another Twitch stream. I'm going to go to Yukon River Valley on the new version of that map. I'm going to do something just a bit different over there. It does that again. That truck's got a few little glitches in it, so I think it fills a little bit too quickly. But yeah, no, we'll it balances itself out. It's quite a good sized truck though. So yeah, no worries, Fusion. We'll definitely jump on tomorrow. Yeah, I do need to run an auto drive course up to the mill actually. Yeah, I wouldn't do that, Args. What time is yours again? Oh, he's going to crash into me. Auto drive course on Yukon. Yeah, that's going to have to be a must. Although I think it's going to be really hard to do an auto drive course with big RTX on those narrow roads and it not get stuck on things like train lines. As those who were watching my stream the other night will vouch for. I'm doing that thing where I'm... Madison Medland, thank you so much. Lights for the tractor. Very good, I like it. Yeah, sad times when the tractor doesn't have lights. There's another reason why this old girl might have to go at some point. But thank you so much for that super chat. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. You guys getting your name up in lights now with a little ticker. Quite pleased I set that up. Oh, it's starting to get dark now, isn't it? So we might... yeah, the Combine's put his lights on. So Argsy streams are around about, I don't know what it is in US time, because obviously you guys are feeling very generous tonight. I thank you all very much. Very kind of you. Yeah, go check out Argsy's stream on Friday. It's very good. Red Dirt County, which is another fantastic map. Big 4x map. Some nice little factory additions on it. TNT Modding's first, I'm not sure if it was his first map, but certainly an earlier map than Bucks County. I think kind of Red Dirt gave him the backbone to create Bucks County, really, and what a good map that is. 11 AM Central. It's really hard to find a time where we get all you guys together. What with you all being all over the world and that. Yeah, Argsy does some very chilled streams, they're great. They're great, I'll be definitely tuning in this week. It's been a long week at work. And it's only Wednesday, and it's not about to get any quieter either, so I'll be ready for a decent strength beer. Is he just going to stop when he finishes that bit? Or is he going to run into me? Nope. He's done. Excellent. Right, let me just do the honours for you here. We don't need you to... Good lights on this thing. World Traveller, yeah. Where have you been tonight? We were up in Alberta. We're over in New Zealand. JSW, how you doing, man? Nice to see you again. Let's get the last little bits out of here. Wasn't much in that, was there? Right. Turn the lights off on that. We'll come back for that another time. Let's run this to the shop, shall we? It's only half a truckload. Scott George! How the devil are you, sir? Nice to see you. Nice to see you indeed. Right. We don't have an auto drive course set up for the grain sell point. And it doesn't matter for now, we'll just get it sorted. So we'll run this up. This is our money. What's that? 13,000 litres. Jacob Whitebread, thank you so much, sir, for the $10 super chat. I'll see your name up in lights in a minute. That is very kind of you. Thank you very, very much. Scott George, what are you doing, my friend? What are you doing? Scott George with the $100 super chat there, guys. That's amazing. To help with giveaways for the 10k sub party. Well, Scott, I think that's unbelievably generous of you. Thank you so, so much. We will absolutely... Well, there you go. There you go. I can absolutely guarantee we'll be giving away... we'll be definitely giving away a little Android tablet or something. It's not on this side, is it? You've totally distracted me, Scott. Thank you so much. That's amazing. What a guy. What a guy. Honestly, mate, that's unbelievable. Yeah, that's coming straight back to you guys. We'll run a competition live in the 10k stream. Thanks to Scott, that's superb. Oh, feeling quite emotional about that, mate. That's amazing. That's amazing. And everybody else that's donated tonight, all of that's going to go to prizes, giveaways, gifts, whatever we do. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know how long the stream's going to be. But there we go. Oh, obviously haven't updated that little alert yet. I've got the basic one. Thanks, Nemod. Thanks for the sub, mate. That's brilliant. Thanks for becoming a member. You can jump on the... oh, look, that thing's happening again. This truck has to go. I've got 13,000 pounds worth of soybeans here, and I can't get rid of it. It will sell if I log out and log back in. But that's frustrating. This happened on our Marksville stream as well. So unfortunately, this truck's days are over. It's got to go. You're right, Args. You are right. 100%. This truck's life is over. So it doesn't really matter because we do have enough. We do have enough to. And as we're here now, as the shop's just here, I think we'll just leave him. Black Book. Thank you so much for the dono, man. That's amazing. Again, a great contribution, and we'll make sure that's utilised fully in the 10k stream as soon as we are ready to do that. So, this is amazing, guys. I put a proper smile on my face here. Let's get our little class Jaguar. We are going to buy it second hand because why would you? Why would you buy it full price when you can buy it second hand and repair it straight away for a fraction of the cost, and it's as good as new. Let's get the header as well. Where is it? There it is. Factory new. What's the discount on that as well? £1,200. So that is $1,200. So there we go. Still got £8,000. That's nuts. Yeah, brilliant, guys. And Luis Hernandez as well has upgraded to Farm Manager. This is brilliant, guys. Yeah, get on that server. Get on that server. We put it there for a reason. It's started to go up now. I think Argsy put a post on Discord the other day. That's the first time we've had somebody on basically the entire time in a 24-hour period, which is fantastic. Let's have a look what this looks like inside. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? Look at that little carpet. It's fully carpeted inside. Oh, it feels like the 80s, that, doesn't it? How does the server work, Jacob? So we've got farm hands or farm workers and farm managers. So you've got two. You've basically got two levels of access. It's just small fees, but it helps keep the maintenance costs for the server running. So you pay that, and you can join the Discord. You get special access privileges to the multiplayer area of the Discord. So look, I've saved £1,200 buying that second hand, and I can repair it back to full health for $44. That's pretty good. And do you know what? It's a really smart, intelligent group of people on the server, and actually the teamwork's unbelievable. These guys are like absolute machines. Like 3 or 4 of them work in a field with 2 big combines, and it's amazing. Amazing to watch. There you go. There's our little chopper. I'm going to auto drive this home. Let's go home. Unfortunately, our little trailer full of soybeans, it will be able to be sold. I'm not concerned about that. Just frustratingly, we shouldn't need to restart the game to make that work. So yeah, we may go back for the hitch, Cranky. It depends how well this money goes. That soybean harvest might fund that hitch, and I would like a bigger trailer. So interestingly, Argsy, I got a tax notification on my YouTube channel today, saying they're going to tax you if you're outside the US. Flashed up today. So we'll have to wait and see. Obviously not doing it for the money, but also point of principle. Trust me, I live in one of the highest taxed countries in the world. Don't need to pay any more. No, Scott, I have nothing in the BGA. That's why I was kind of hoping that the maize harvest would be ready, but looks like that's going to be tomorrow. So when I roll over midnight, it's going to stick at around about 7 grand. Well, it will drop to about 6 grand because the fees for the horses will come off, and the building maintenance stuff will come off. So we'll have to deal with that. Pick up some of these little bits around the edge, and then we'll do the up and down rows later. So let's go and test those 2 bales. I'll be honest, Black Book, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough about Twitch yet. I'm finding out very quickly. Learning stuff quickly, but... Right, let's leave that there. Let's go and get the auto load. Let's load both of these up. 1143 we had for the straw, didn't we? So we'll go back again and make sure we get that for 2 bales. I am assuming the price is still the same. It was 142 last time, wasn't it? So let's just check that as well. Make sure it's not changed too much. 142, still the same. Excellent. It's a brilliant little bale trailer. Let's grab ourselves 2 bales. There we go, 1. 2. You can turn it off now. It's my only grumble with this, it doesn't show you the controls. So, 2 bales. Let's see how much we sell them for. I'll be honest, Anders, I don't know how much they're asking for. I just saw the message that came up in a strip on my YouTube and I closed it straight away. So I'll have to wait until it comes round again. It really does. The lighting on this map is great. Nice, isn't it? Very nice. Yeah, so the problem is that if they take 24%, I get taxed 40% in the UK as well. So there you go. So again, that's 64% of my earning gone. I do need some lights on this tractor. You're not wrong there, Donald. Could just drive everywhere in reverse. It's got no rear lights actually either, does it? Yeah, it's probably more sensible, Fusion. Right, let's see if these just disappear now, or I have to unload them. I might have to unload them. I might have to hit B. Yeah, and unload them. But we have this rather cool unload trailer. There we go. 1141. And what was it? 1143? So that $2 was the extra 11 litres. So it is exactly the same price. The only benefit, I suppose, is that you're moving more in one go. $1,140. So there was a couple of bucks in it. That was it. So with that in mind, probably easier. Although baling it and doing one load, time-wise, it's probably balanced, isn't it? Probably balanced. Ooh, we're at 99 likes. Come on. Let's get over 100, shall we? Just to end the evening on a high. Enough for a say. Exactly, Bobby. You are not wrong, Louis. And you know what? We don't get that much for it. Schools are deteriorating. The roads are awful. And I'm quite sure... Yeah, it's 102 now, Cranky. Thank you. I'm quite sure when COVID's over, they're going to put taxes up again to start repaying for everything that's gone on for the last 12 months as well. So we've got that to look forward to. Oh, we're getting political. We don't do politics here. It's a farm sim channel. We come here to chill out. We're all getting annoyed. Ads, how you doing, man? How are you doing, man? Right. Let's switch tractors for the baling, and now it's dark. The only taxes you get in farm sim are the pain of having to pay your workers after they've not finished the field or done the job properly. You still got to pay them. Let's put them in there. It's quite nice lighting in here as well. That's some good quality lighting, that, isn't it? Right, let's take the universal back up there. I'll take the trailer as well. In fact, no, we won't, because oh, we're not going to leave it there though. It's twitchy, this in reverse. Alright, come on. There we go. Right. Yeah, see, we've got good lights on this. Look at these. That's more like it. Now we can get the job done. Our corn's still not ready. Perfect. It's kind of exactly what I want. And then we can get these bales away. Yeah, you put one of those floodlights in the middle of the field just to help the John Deere when he's in. Look, even the baler's got a light on. Yeah, that's very good, Harley. You should add to that for something you didn't want or ask for. It's like paying for the subscription on WinZip. Wonder if anybody's ever done that. I think there's actually a subreddit on that. People who've actually paid for WinZip. That is the Russian baler, Green Man. Still working like a dream. Cody Bird, do you need a decent PC to run farm? No, you do not. You need a pretty middle of the road PC. Will run it really, really well, actually. It's not a massively taxing game. Obviously, I think I would always say get what you can afford. Make sure you focus on the right areas. But in principle, no, you could get a pretty tasty rig for not a lot of money that would run this super smooth. Fusion, take care, man. Thanks for tonight. Much appreciated. Yeah, 7-Zip's pretty popular. Yeah, thank you for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. That's great. It's funny how the algorithm works with YouTube. Things like that really count towards things, which is... yeah. The wonderful world of the YouTube algorithm. Well, guys, we've got 3 minutes left, so we'll just keep grinding out these bales. But I'll say thank you very much for a really enjoyable stream tonight. I appreciate it so much, and a big thank you to all of the people who have left a little super chat tonight. In fact, I'm going to just give you another shout out, I think. So, Louis Hernandez for your membership upgrade, Black Book for your $10, Nemod for your membership, Scott George for $100. You are a legend, my man. Jacob for the US $10, Old Cranky for 10 of your English pounds. Madison Medland, thank you so much for another $10. Argsy for your Kiwi dollars. Sean for your $5. Anders for your 50 krona. Sean with another $5. And Farmer Taz for $5. Thank you so much, guys. That means a lot, and that will go a long way to giving away some fun stuff on the stream in a couple of weeks' time, hopefully. So there we go, and Luis Hernandez coming in with another $5. You're too kind. You're too kind. But thank you guys so much. Really enjoyed it tonight. We got our little forage harvester, which is what we set out to do at the start of the evening. And we've got some more crop off the ground, and we've got a lot to do in Sunday's episode. So Sunday's episode could be a good one. Looking forward to doing that. There you go, Luis. There's your name up in lights. So take care, everyone. Have a great week, rest of the week, and maybe catch you over on Twitch on the stream, maybe tomorrow or Friday, and yeah, we'll catch up again soon. But thank you all. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.